from Yucca Valley, California, Frankie Kazarian.
Now, Frankie Kazarian has clashed with Joe Hendry before. It was this past summer at the Against All Odds event, which you can relive on demand anytime at TNA Plus. Frankie Kazarian used what we discovered after the pact was a set of brass knuckles. He pulled them out of his gear and used them to strike Joe Hendry while the referee didn't see it, and ultimately got the win. That's the man Frankie Kazarian is,
Well,
Nick.
I mean, if you've been around long enough, it's only cheating if you get caught, brother. I would focus on your shot here against the kid. That's what I would do. Much more important than jabbering with me, trying to get a shot to be #1 contender.
What do you think about him calling himself the king of TNA?
Everybody has to do things in this business to stand out. Joe Hendry has it from a grassroots crowd behind him. If he's got to do something, he's got to come up with something, a moniker, a nickname. I get it. And you know what? He's been around long enough and accomplished enough that if he wasn't just so smug, I'd almost buy it. But I think he's just hiding behind a facade. He thinks he runs the place because he hasn't quite made it to the absolute gold circle of this business and being full-time TNA World Champion.
I mean, we know that has been the sole focus of Frankie Kazarian since returning here to TNA, but it's hard to Oh, wait, that's right. We got to do this right.
Oh, I forgot.
Frank.
Yes. Someone wasn't held enough. I forgot about this.
Our ring announcer, Jade Chung.
Wait.
Oh, thank goodness.
No.
You know, since I didn't get to talk, I thought maybe I could help out and I could be Frankie Kazarian's ring announcer.
This economy, everyone's got another job. I totally understand.
San Antonio, do you think I should introduce Frankie Kazarian?
I'd like to see it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Frankie, I know you think this is a trick, but I promise, I will give you an introduction worthy of a championship contender. I promise. Introducing the winner of the 2024 Antonio Banderas lookalike competition. He is the dad from Spy Kids.
I don't know his name.
He is Puss in Boots.
We have a censor bar?
And I know you think you're the king of TNA, but
I love wrestling.
and I know you think you're the king of TNA, but I'm looking at that sign right there, and I'm thinking that you're not the king of TNA.
Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, what? You want to call him, say that he looks like one of the sexiest men alive? Oh, nice insult. And then he takes our ring announcer's job? Oh, my God. How is this your hero?
And there's the bell. Frankie Kazarian versus Joe Hendry is officially underway. The winner of this matchup moves on to Bound for Glory in Detroit, Michigan, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus to challenge Nic Nemeth for the TNA World Championship.
Hendry, though, able to regain the advantage here.
Down goes Kaz. We are just getting started here. This our main event. Bound for Glory implications. Who will earn a TNA World title shot? This match continues. Picture in picture.
And Hendry, Frankie Kazarian was about to get dumped one more time, able to escape there for a second.
Ooh. And it's Joe Hendry who goes throat first into the top rope, and a backstabber there by Frankie Kazarian. Off of the ropes, big clothesline, Nick. You're no stranger to being in the ring one-on-one with Kaz.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell when he jumped Joe Hendry to start this match, you can tell there's no matter how confident he appears with those sunglasses on, when they come off, he knows how big this match is. And you can tell he's a little nervous. He jumped right off the bat, got it turned around, 3 combo moves back-to-back, knowing he has to put him away early because you can tell he's just a little bit nervous about this crowd behind Joe.
This is critical. What gas station do you think he stole those sunglasses from?
Both do you need to slow your roll? Come on, Nick. Are you really telling me nervous?
Hendry, cover, kick out.
Frankie Kazarian, a 20-plus year veteran of this sport, you think is nervous in a main event matchup?
It happens. If you're not getting nerves thinking about becoming world champion, then you're not in the right business. But of course, not the right gas station, Party City, Elvis costume, no big deal. Right. The king has left the building.
I so miss doing commentary with you.
I'm making notes of all this, and I will tell the king when we are done.
Yes.
Hooters
under
later?
protest
Yep.
later. Ever heard of Uber Eats? It's out of the way.
And right now, Frankie Kazarian doing work in the middle of the ring, working his
There it
way
is.
towards a #1 contendership. I wouldn't laugh so much, Mr. Nemeth.
Oh, that's my father's name, I think. No, you can see the look on his face. He's playing off the crowd that is here clearly behind Joe Hendry. But I'm telling you, you can be a veteran, but you could be nervous about someone who just may have your number.
I agree with you, Nick, and you've
Big
beaten Frankie
surprise.
Kazarian one-on-one the 20th anniversary of TNA Impact this past summer. You understand what it's like to be in the ring with him, but also Frankie Kazarian's been talking such a big game this entire year, and his lone TNA World title shot came 2 years ago, so you can understand the amount of pressure he's probably putting on himself.
I've been there before, been there, done that, whether the crowd's behind you or not, but you know that you're in the peak of your life, career, wrestling, you name it, and you're fighting it, and it's been 2 years since a title shot. He knows how important this match is here, no matter who the champion is.
Joe Hendry, a little flurry there, but it's stuffed out by Frankie Kazarian.
Great job by Kaz, controlling the pace of this one.
And that's what you're going to see the entire time. That is, I will give credit to Kaz here. He is the veteran. He will pace this match. It will be his match, not Joe Hendry's. Joe Hendry doesn't have the experience yet, and that could be what cost him at the end.
Joe Hendry learned a valuable lesson, however, against Josh Alexander at Victory Road. It did appear that the walking weapon controlled the pace of that matchup, but I said it on air at Victory Road. It's the strength, that physical strength of Joe Hendry, which is so impressive, and on top of that, the mental fortitude. The belief is not just something he says, it's real.
Right, and it's grassroots and organic from the fans, and if you feed off of that, no matter what kind of performer you are, and you can just see it in his eyes.
And he's going to need all of that to beat Kaz here in the main event.
And we are back here on TNA Impact. This is a #1 contenders match for Bound for Glory. Joe Hendry one-on-one with Frankie Kazarian. One of these two men will move on to Bound for Glory Saturday, October 26th, live in Detroit to challenge our guest on commentary, Nic Nemeth, for the
Hell
TNA
of a leg
World
drop.
title. Will it be Kazarian?
Might be!
And a kick out by
Close
Joe
one.
Hendry.
The longer this goes, the weaker those kickouts are from Joe Hendry, the more the clock is ticking for him. Kaz has him going right now.
You know what? Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Do you?
No.
But the only thing that matters is that I do not believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh,
No surprises there.
wow.
The only one he needs to believe in is himself, Frankie Kazarian.
Took a little bit too
Nobody
long there,
home.
Nick, and he cost himself.
You talk the trash and go out of your way to grab the microphone. You're letting up when you were just dictating the pace, and this could be crucial time for Joe Hendry to strike.
And now Hendry back up to his feet. Big right hands dropping bombs here on Kazarian.
This is the moment. If Hendry's going to turn this around, he needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
There we go.
And now the following slam by Hendry.
Oh! There's where he feeds off that crowd, and I'm telling you, as long as he doesn't take too much time acknowledging them, feed off them, use it.
He's got to keep all his focus on Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, now calling for it. Is it time for the
Go.
standing ovation? Oh, look
Oh,
at
wait.
chicken wing
Not all the
attempt.
way, not all the way.
Not fully locked in. Hendry had that one scouted.
From the middle rope. Oh, and Joe sidestepped Kaz.
I appreciate that move. Well done. All right, now he's got a strike, though. Let's go.
Trying to
Look
pick
out.
up
He
the
did.
intensity. Pop-up powerbomb is Hendry going to Bound for Glory and a kick out.
Wonder if had he hooked both legs just now, maybe he could have kept him down for 3. You got to remember that fatigue setting in. He was beaten down for a little
Some
bit.
of those
Joe-
instincts.
oh,
and
wait a minute.
There we go.
There's the ankle lock. Ankle lock by Joe Hendry. This is how he got Josh Alexander to submit at Victory
Oh, my
Road.
gosh.
Hendry wants to see if Lightning can strike twice. This time it could earn him a #1 contendership. Look out!
Oh,
Brought back the
shoulders
facts.
down. Nearly had him in a kick out.
Oof.
Kazarian trying to end the
Oh.
fairy tale story of Joe Hendry. Cover. Is Kazarian headed to Bound for Glory? No, a kick out.
You can tell what this means to them when that clothesline from Kaz, just a little bit more bounce in it than it normally would, a little more striking power because he knows that he's got a chance. And here come the Puss in Boots chants.
Oh, hold on a second now. Thinking about fade to black. This could end the night for Hendry and dash his dreams.
Look out.
Well, up stack, back to the ankle.
Ankle lock again by Hendry.
Has anyone ever inadvertently passed the torch to somebody with their own move before? This is now his, adopted instantly, and he's crushing it.
He's a thief.
He is a thief.
He's a thief.
Wrestling court after this, but he might tap him out right here.
Is Kazarian gonna submit to Joe Hendry?
Just a little bit more pressure to have that ankle twist just a little bit more, and he won't be able to take it, but he's got it almost at a 90-degree angle.
Oh, is Kaz gonna tap? Is Kaz gonna tap?
Oh.
No, Kazarian gets to the bottom row.
Oh, thank God.
Here's a bit of the amateur part where it doesn't come into play for Hendry. You could have held it for a 4 count while still following the rules, done a little bit more damage to that ankle, and he's got to hobble around the rest of the way. That could be what cost him. A veteran like Kaz would have held it to 4.5.
Nick, I have to ask you, are you in any way worried about the momentum that Hendry has built this year if you do have to face him at Bound for Glory?
Absolutely not. I love it. I'm rooting for him. I feel that. I get shivers up and down my arms when his entrance comes out, but I am not. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Slingshot DDT. Could it be Kaz and Nemeth at Bound for Glory and a kick out?
I'll ask something on the flip side then. Are you worried about seeing everything Kaz has done in his matches to get to that world title? Are you worried about that?
I know that
That's
he's willing to do just about anything, and that's what scares me a little bit more than a loud crowd getting behind somebody and feeding off of them. So either way, they both have their positives and negatives, but right now, here's where it comes down to who wants it more in the final minutes, the last couple pieces out to the floor.
And Kazarian sent hard to the outside by Joe Hendry in this #1 Contenders match.
How's the strength of Hendry there coming into play? We know the power game that Hendry brings to the table.
He doesn't act like it, but he's got some strength in there, and you can see it in those moves, launching somebody out to the floor.
Oh, he's gonna act like it right
Here we go.
Pound for pound, the strongest man in TNA. Boom! And a suplex to Kazarian on the outside.
You can tell what he's willing to do for this, to suplex someone on the floor. It hurts you almost as much as the other guy, but he knows it'll take just a little bit more out of Kaz. Smart move by the kid.
Hendry rolls back inside.
And Hendry,
Maybe he's reaching for another pair of sunglasses. Oh,
he's
come
checking.
on.
Wait a minute!
What's...
Ref! He's got a set of brass knucks!
What are we
Easy,
doing
snitch!
here?
What are you doing?
Hey, to be fair, it's only cheating if you get caught.
It's
handle
clear
his
as day!
To us!
Business. Let him handle his
There's
business.
no instant replay. And,
Oh! Kazarian cracked Hendry with the brass knuckles!
You got it, come on.
The ref didn't see
Don't
it!
end a Contenders
Cover.
like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Kazarian's going to Bound for Glory!
Here is your winner and the
Guys.
#1 contender for the TNA World
I want the
title,
rightful fighter to be fighting me no matter what. Hang on a second, hang on.
Wait, what is he doing? Didn't he just say it's only if you... Oh, come on! What is this?
Nic Nemeth is showing the brass knuckles to the referee. Ref, he's absolutely right.
He literally just said it's only if you get caught!
You have to do the right thing here. Nic Nemeth wants to face the rightful winner of this match.
What, never matter ganging up on him?
And our referee,
There's another
Prince of
ref over
Oli,
here?
coming down here to reinforce
He's
the decision.
snitched.
You cheated, Kaz.
No, oh, come on now. Now the director of authority is here.
Santino Marella is on the case.
Hey, Kazarian! You see these white balls in my skull? Those are my eyes. And they just saw what you just did, okay? And because this match has implications for Bound for Glory, not to mention the complete disrespect and disregard for the rules, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm ordering this match by the power invested in me to restart right now.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
It was over.
That's the right call.
It was over.
Power invested in him, what the hell's that mean?
Come on, finish him off, Frankie. Finish what you started.
I can't believe this.
Look out.
And now Hendry, can
go.
he surprise Kazarian? Shoulders down and a kick out.
Come on. Every pinfall here could be the last.
Off of the ropes, Kazarian with a big clothesline.
Back in control. Now, hey, win the match in the ring. Let's fight and bound for glory for the title. If you earn it right now.
But Nick, you were absolutely right.
Earn your fight.
That shot with the brass knuckles, did it just spell the beginning of the end for Joe Hendry?
By the way, he just might just be prolonging the inevitable here. It looks like he can barely get to his feet. He needs some kind of strike, one last little shot. Oh, this might be it. This might be a slow, brutalizing end. But you know what? Following the rules after breaking them, I mean,
the right thing has been done.
Yeah.
He's gonna finish what he started. He's gonna end this with an exclamation point. He's gonna make sure all these so-called believers see it go down clear as day.
Chance of let's go Joe here in
his
San
sights.
Antonio. Off of the ropes. Oh,
What?
he caught him! He caught him!
Oh, my goodness, come on.
Cover! Cover! Hendry is bound for glory!
Here is your winner and the #1 contender for the TNA World title, Joe Hendry.
I cannot believe how this all went down. Frankie Kazarian had it on lock.
Joe Hendry has knocked down obstacle after obstacle this year. His one goal the entire time has been to capture the TNA World Championship. Joe Hendry has earned his place in Detroit, Michigan. It'll be Nic Nemeth and Joe Hendry for the TNA World Championship at Bound for Glory.